In this episode of Pop Culture Weekly, I am live from the West Lawn of the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. for a Capitol 4th 2024. I talked to host Alfonso Ribeiro and so many more of the performers. Let's go.
Welcome to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon from iHeartRadio. Your pop culture news, views, reviews, and celebrity interviews on all the movies, TV, music, and pop culture you crave weekly. Here's Kyle McMahon.
Hello and welcome to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon. I am live once again from the West Lawn of the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. for PBS's Capitol 4th 2024. It is always an amazing show, and this year is going to be no different. I'm here at rehearsals. I've been watching everybody perform and rehearse for the big show, and it is just an awesome celebration of America and independence and our freedoms. I speak with Alfonso Ribeiro, who hosts this year once again, and Sheila E., the iconic Sheila E. I talk with Darren Criss, Broadway, Glee, and everything else. Chloe Flower, the wonderkid pianist. Fitz and Noelle from Fitz and the Tantrums. Sister Sledge featuring Sledgendary. Loren, Allred, Shawn Johnson East, the U.S. Olympian, and more. So, you know, it's a great show. Oh, also, some other people that are performing. Fantasia, hot off of The Color Purple, and the icon Smokey Robinson. So let's just hop right into our interviews. We're going to start off with Loren Allred, who you may know. I've talked to her before. She's the voice of Never Enough from The Greatest Showman, one of my favorite movies ever. Such a good movie. Let's talk with Loren and see what she's up to. Hey, I am here once again with the amazing Loren Allred. You have done an amazing rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which is hard to do, I imagine. But what's that like for you to do that song for the 4th of July at Washington, D.C.?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, you know, it's a song that I grew up loving, and everyone knows this song, and I was so lucky to perform it on America's Got Talent, and just being able to take it here, you know, on the 4th of July is so special to me because it's a song filled with hope, and I think, you know, we could use it right now. There's a lot going on, so it's just a privilege to be here and perform that song.
And this is not your first time with Capitol. You performed, was it 2 years ago? Yeah. So now you're back. Obviously, you enjoyed it the first time, and everybody loved you. So what's that like?
Oh, yeah. When PBS called me to do a Capitol 4th the first time, I was just over the moon because I grew up, you know, watching this show every 4th of July, and to just be asked a second time is crazy. I mean, just to be in front of the Capitol and especially perform with this orchestra is so special. I'm really excited. Yeah.
And you have been busy the last 2 years with appearances with David Foster and Bocelli. Yeah. What is that? That's had to have been a whirlwind for you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, as a singer, you know, you just think if David Foster were to just hear me sing, then I will have made it. And it's really true. He has just taken me under my wing, and that led to being able to sing with Andrea Bocelli, which, I mean, when I look over at him, I really can't believe it. It's like I'm in a dream. And, you know, just coincidentally, I'm walking off this stage on the 4th of July and getting on a plane to London to sing with him in Hyde Park. So it's just back to back, you know, dreams are happening.
Yeah. And then finally, what can we look forward to next for you? What's on your slate for coming out?
Yeah, I have a whole project coming out. I just released a single with Scott Hoying from the Pentatonics, and there are more duets from that project coming with some of my favorite voices in the industry. And I'm opening up for Pentatonics this fall on some select dates. So, you know, come out. I'll see you there.
Awesome. When can we expect your album? Is there a release date yet?
We're shooting for the fall, right? Yeah, we're just wrapping up all the mixes, but I'll let you know a release date soon. Awesome. But singles monthly coming up.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Capitol 4th, Loren Allred. Loren Allred, she's great, and she's from Pittsburgh, so I feel like she's a neighbor, even though she doesn't live there anymore, and I don't live in Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania, but I'm right next door to Pennsylvania. Anyway, let's keep it going. Chloe Flower, she made a huge splash playing on the Grammys with Cardi B playing piano, and she's all over every who's who in hip-hop and pop and everything else, and she's a fashion icon. So let's talk with Chloe.
All right, first of all, welcome. This is awesome. I saw you rehearse, which you were amazing, of course. What is it like for you to be performing that song here in Washington, D.C. for 4th of July?
I mean, it's such a complete dream come true. Like, I never thought I'd be playing with the National Symphony Orchestra, but on 4th of July, Gershwin's 100th anniversary, I mean, it's like, come on.
And I heard that you grew up watching Capitol 4th.
I did. You know, actually, I wanted my parents to come, and they were like, no, we have to watch it at home the way we used to watch it when I was little. So they're not coming. They're going to watch it on TV, like our tradition.
I love that. That's like a cool, like, they were like, no, we're not going to come and do the VIP thing. We're going to watch it the way we always have.
Exactly. My sister's coming, but yeah, my parents want to watch it on TV. So.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, I love that.
You blew up. I mean, obviously you've worked hard for your entire life, but you really blew up with your performance at Cardi B. Just put you to a totally new level. What has life been like for you since then?
You know, I think it's been really amazing. I think one of the biggest accomplishments I feel like coming from that performance was all the little kids who want to learn an instrument, who want to learn piano now. That was so rewarding for me. I had like hundreds, maybe even like thousands of kids and parents who wrote to me saying that their kids want to learn an instrument. Even they want to learn an instrument. So that was really amazing.
And who for you was you for them?
Who was me for them? Oh my gosh. You know, actually, when I was younger, I loved Vanessa Mae. Okay. Vanessa Mae was a violinist, an Asian violinist from the UK, and it was the first time I had seen like a violinist or any classical musician kind of do crazy things, like, you know, not the traditional typical look. So that was really inspirational for me.
Cool. And finally, you have this iconic fashion style, which, I mean, obviously same in my Walmart shirt.
So good, looks like Prada.
The bargain bin of Prada. What is inspiration for you fashion-wise? Why do you choose what you do?
You know, oh wow. Okay, should I keep talking? You can hear? Yeah, Liberace was like another person I really looked up to more as an adult. And he had this flair. He would wear feathers and crystals and kind of defy the classical look. So I think, but I love fashion. My mom and my first book I ever read was V Magazine. So it's like Harper's Bazaar or V Magazine. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, you know, I've been looking at fashion and loving fashion since I was a baby.
And you just wear what you feel, or?
I think so. I think, like, you know, it depends on the song. If I'm playing something like edgy with like a rapper like Cardi, sometimes we actually want to wear a gown, you know, like on stage because it's like cool for them. But, you know, when I'm at home, I'll wear like leather corset and, you know, whatever I think helps because my music doesn't have lyrics, so the fashion sometimes helps express the song and the mood.
I never thought about that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You rocked it. I can't wait for everybody to see you. Thank you.
Happy 4th of July.
Yes, thank you. Same to you.
Chloe Flower. Such a great girl. She's so cool. And like just the fashion, yes. So, all right, next up, we have Shawn Johnson East, the U.S. Olympian who, you know, she was on that show, what is it? Oh, Dancing with the Stars, if you've never heard of it. She's also a huge vlogger, best-selling author, and all-around great person. So let's talk with Shawn.
So, first of all, what does it feel like for you to be, you know, here, West Lawn of the Capitol, an Olympics year for 4th of July?
It's a pinch me moment for sure. I still keep looking at my husband and be like, oh my gosh. This is one of the greatest honors. It feels like I'm competing again and wearing the red, white, and blue. It feels so patriotic, and it's just an honor.
And what's cool is you are here with a posse, I don't know, like a posse of Olympians for this year. What is that like? That's got to be a pretty cool moment for you.
It's so cool. It's this weird full circle of, like, I remember getting ready to leave for Beijing for my Olympics and seeing them. I'm just in awe of them. I want to know everything. I want to, like, interview them and be like, are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Do you need anything? But it's just exciting. It's the beginning of their dreams coming true, and it's just special. It's so special.
You have that like big sister vibe with them.
Yes, more like mom, I feel like. I mean, my Olympics is a long time ago, so I'm just like, are you good? Do you need anything? But I think it's having 3 babies at home, too. I'm in the motherly world, yeah.
And what can we expect from you next? I mean, you're like vlogging. You've got all kinds of stuff going on. What's next for you?
We're headed to Paris right after this to be big cheerleaders and help kind of Team USA. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Shawn Johnson East. Such a delightful bundle of joy. She really is just so fun. All right, next up, Sister Sledge featuring Sledgendary. They're like the original Jonas Brothers. It's all family, which is ironic. Or not maybe ironic, but fitting, since, we are family. We are family. All right. Anyway, here they are, Sister Sledge featuring Sledgendary.
All right. First of all, you guys were incredible in rehearsals. Of course. What is it like for you to be performing some of these classic American songs on the West Lawn of the Capitol for 4th of July?
It feels great. It feels like home, actually. They've heard it since they were born, and I've been doing it before they were born.
And how about for you guys?
Honestly, it feels surreal. Like it didn't really set in until yesterday when we rocked up and the orchestra was playing. It sounded like a movie soundtrack was going on. I was like, "Ooh, this is magical." So, in one word, I would say magical. Absolutely.
Okay. And for all of you, you are literally family. Is there ever time, like I know with my family probably not work out as well as it has for you guys. How do you handle family issues when you're also working together?
Everybody gets jokes. Like nobody's safe.
Okay. Yeah, that's fact.
Especially if you get mad, you're getting clowned. Mad jokes. Please get mad. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we don't really got a lot of issues. We just laugh a lot. We're always together. It's always a good time with us. So it's just family,
Okay.
Yeah.
And
we'll deal with them.
Yeah, normal family stuff.
Just
like any.
I was going to say, as the matriarch, is that what?
Yeah.
She came very, very quiet at the end. We'll deal with them. That's kind of scary.
Yeah. I said, let me see how they answer that.
I'm waiting. No, we were just saying that you probably love this because there's so many rehearsals and run-throughs. We don't say the R word around her because then we have to rehearse. If we say rehearsal, we're rehearsing that day. We're calling a rehearsal right now, and we're all like, you love this, don't you?
Finally, what can we expect next from you guys? What can we expect?
So we're working on music.
Okay.
Yes. We're looking forward to, we've been on a very long tour, so we're looking forward to a little bit of time off to work on the music.
Yeah.
And we've got some things in the works. Yeah.
Sledge Boys.
Yeah, exactly. We got some new merch coming out, so look out for the Sledge Boys stuff.
Is that your line?
Yeah, that's going to be, yeah. And what else we got, man?
What else? New music, CDs, DVDs.
Yeah,
I've heard a little bit of their stuff, and I'm very, very thrilled to see what they're doing because it's really, I'm very impressed.
Awesome. And are you going to be putting that into the live show as well?
All of these
musicians.
musicians.
Yeah, we're all going to start putting we all have solo projects. We all individually do solo projects, especially this one. And I just got through uploading some stuff to my BMI today. I'm so excited about my new music that's coming out. I'm like, #no, I'm just shameless plug in here. Now I have an album out called Streetlights and Lullabies, and we're releasing a second leg of that album pretty soon. Awesome. I don't want to say a date. Can I? Look, I'm like, I know.
Yeah. And we also released recently a recording called Free.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that was
streaming
a
everywhere.
collaboration. Yeah.
And now there's some remixes being made of it, some dance remixes. It's really fun.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. It's a pleasure to watch you perform. I can't wait for everybody to see you live on PBS from a Capitol 4. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sister Sledge featuring Sledgendary. I love that they are able to tour and work together, and yet they're all family. That's seems really hard to me, but maybe that's just me. In any event, we're going to take a short break to pay the bills. 60 seconds. When we come back, I'm going to talk with Fitz and Noelle from Fitz and the Tantrums, Alfonso Ribeiro, the host, Sheila E., and Darren Criss. Be back in 60. All right, thank you for allowing me to pay the bills. You hanging in there and supporting our advertisers supports me and us to do this show to bring for you each and every week. So I appreciate you and I appreciate our advertisers. All right, next up, we're going to talk with Fitz and Noelle from Fitz and the Tantrums. They were just rehearsing, and Hand Clap is now permanently etched in my head. I mean, I love that song anyway, but now it's just like not getting out of my head. So let's talk with them. Fitz and Noelle from Fitz and the Tantrums.
All right. First of all, you guys are amazing. You just came off stage. You did a mashup of Sway and Hand Clap. Why those two? I'm curious. I mean, I love both of them, but I'm curious why. How do you even pick?
That's hard.
I think, Sway is such a summer song, and we're kicking off the summer here at the Capitol, 4th of July. And Hand Clap, you got to give the people what they want. They want to clap their hands,
And for you, you guys are here for 4th of July at the Capitol, Washington, D.C. What is that like for you to perform, such cool songs in this cool stage setting?
I mean, it's an honor to be asked, for one, it's just, and also everybody that's performing. I grew up with all of these artists, so it's just an honor to even share the space with them and to do what we do and do what we love in the country that we love. I'm just blessed to be here.
And I mean, come on, look at where we're performing in front of. It's not bad. It's not too often you get access to perform right in front of the Capitol.
Right.
We tried once, but we got shut down. No, I'm kidding. We didn't try.
We did not.
And what can we expect next for you guys? From you guys?
We're on the road all summer. We're actually coming back to D.C. at Merriweather later this summer. But yeah, we're hitting the road hard this summer for 7 weeks straight.
Awesome. And where are you looking forward to most on your tour?
That's hard because being on the road and in front of your fans, it's really hard to choose. It's really who screams the loudest gets the award at the end of the tour.
And I always say that's not the big cities. The smaller cities always scream the loudest. Those are honestly my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you both so much. I really appreciate it. Can't wait for everybody to see you guys.
Thank you.
Fitz and Noelle from Fitz and the Tantrums. I can make a hand clap. That wasn't a hand clap, that was a tongue click, but, semantics. All right. Anyway, next up, the host of a Capitol 4th on PBS. This is his second year hosting, and he's always a joy to talk to. So let's jump into it. Alfonso Ribeiro.
All right, I am here live at the U.S. lawn, or the lawn of
Capitol, the West lawn.
Thank you, the West lawn. Thank you very much. This is why you're hosting.
Things you need to know.
Yeah.
Where you at? We in D.C. You need more than that.
So this is your second time hosting.
Yeah, my second year hosting the show. It's an incredible show. I mean, to be able to be here and, all of our military veterans that'll be here. We've got great Olympians that are going to be here that are going over to our Olympics in Paris, and such incredible acts that are going to be here. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I heard that you prefer to travel by RV. Is that right?
Well, I wouldn't say prefer to travel.
Okay.
I do travel in my RV with the family. We just like to do trips around the country and go see this beautiful country, right? You don't need to travel elsewhere. We've got great mountains and plains and, the canyons and the forests. I mean, you can go to any kind of climate you want in America, and so we love going around and seeing this country. But I'm really good on a plane. When I gotta fly from LA to DC, no, that's a long trip in the RV. No, we're not preferring. There's no Aretha Franklin up in here where I gotta do that. No. I will plane it up.
And what does 4th of July mean to you?
Well, it's a celebration of our country, right? It's a celebration for me. It's all of our birthday, right? We're all Americans, and we all are part of this country, and so this is our birthday. And so it's everybody loves a birthday, right? Absolutely. Come on, I mean, I'm waiting for my cake. But honestly, it's really just it's a time in our country right now where there's a lot of separation, and I feel like this holiday is about coming together, being together, setting aside our differences and loving one another and saying happy birthday to all of us.
I love that. Finally, what would you be doing if you weren't here in D.C. for Capitol 4th?
Oh man, I'd be playing golf. That's what I always do. If I'm not working, I'm playing golf, baby. So I'd probably be at the home course, getting in some 18, but no, I'm here, much happier being here, being able to do this celebration with all these amazing artists and great people. They've been doing this now for 44 years. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you, Alfonso. You're the man. I appreciate it.
Right.
Congrats.
Alfonso Ribeiro. He is just he is made for being a host, unlike me, who, I woke up with a burrito in my pocket. So there you go. Such a great guy. Anyway, next up, we are going to talk with the iconic Sheila E. I saw her, just a little bit ago in rehearsals, and she is just, watching her rehearsal made me tired. She is just like an Energizer bunny. So let's talk to the iconic Sheila E. Woo! I am here at the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol for PBS's A Capitol 4th with the iconic Sheila E. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. You killed it in rehearsals.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see everybody with the live show and you doing your thing.
That was a live show. No,
well, that's true. What for you? What is it like to be here? Doing this on the 4th of July, giving a killer set like that.
No, it's amazing. This is such a blessing to be here, and this is my first time ever doing it on this particular day. So it's very special to be here, and especially with all the amazing other talent that's here. They're all my friends, so it's like one big party, one family. That's what it is.
Yeah, as we just heard. You released a salsa album. I saw that you did. I love Gloria Estefan. I've interviewed her a number of times, and she's spoken so highly of you. You did an event with her to kick that off. What was that like for you?
It was insane. It was my first time ever playing with the band. Some of the band members I had never met until 2 days before that actual show. We rehearsed 2 days barely, and it was incredible. It was very emotional. All that went into production and putting it together and getting there, and it should be a movie what we went through, but it was well worth it. And Gloria, as always, my sister, killed it. Yeah.
And what does salsa mean to you? You released an album centered around it.
Salsa means everything to me. I mean, I grew up as a Latin jazz artist like my dad, and he used to play all the salsa music in our home. And then when we met a lot of the salsa icons, these musicians and artists would come to our home. I didn't know who they were because I was young. I had no idea. But later on, being able to, Tito Puente being my godfather and him taking me in under his wing, and my dad and I to his events and letting us sit in and play with, Celia Cruz and Cachao and, of course, Tito and Eddie Palmieri. It's just been amazing. So I wanted to give homage back for Celia Cruz and Tito, and there's a song I did, Cheo Feliciano, that Ruben Blades sang, and it just killed it. It's just amazing. So and salsa's passionate. It's music that has a lot of passion and soul, and it's about community, and it's about people and the culture.
I love that. And finally, what can we expect next from you?
There's so much going on. It's just got to unfold as it unfolds, and
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sheila E., the icon. Thank you so much for speaking with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sheila E. Love her. And I can't wait for you to see her performance on a Capitol 4th 2024. She's just so amazing, and her band is amazing, and she's just awesome. Love her. All right. Last but not least, you may know him from Glee or so many Broadway shows, or American Horror Story, or what's the other show he did with Ryan Murphy about O.J. Simpson? I forget what it's called. No, not O.J. Simpson. Oh, he was in Hollywood. I forgot about that. Versace, American Crime Story, Versace, where he played Andrew Cunanan, who, I won't give that away, but, well, it was, I guess I'm not giving it anything away. It was like 40 years ago that it actually happened. But in any event, again, this is why Alfonso is a host, and I'm relegated to here with my burrito still in my pocket. All right, I love you all. Anyway, let's speak with the one and only Darren Criss.
First of all, thank you so much for speaking with me. I really appreciate it. You put on an incredible show. You were here, 2 years ago?
My memory's flexible. I think it's about 2 years ago, yeah.
All right, so you were here 2 years ago.
Third, though, because we did it in 20... Again, flexible memory here, but 2012, I want to say, or something like that. That was the first time. Wow. So, yeah, they keep having me back. So I'm very, very pleased to oblige.
Well, and what's cool is that, the last time you were here, you were running up and down the aisles. Everybody was going wild, like the crowd. You just have this, charisma with the crowd.
It's a deeply concerted effort to distract you from the quality of my voice.
You really feel that way?
It's not a feeling. It's a fact. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Your voice is, to me, is absolutely incredible. But that's
kind of friends know. Tell them that. Let's feed that flame. I think I'm a showman first. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. So I'm even saying that sounds weird and feels strange because I'm hesitant. But I'm in the performing arts and always have been. So I never thought I would ever be like using quotations here, but a singer per se.
Okay.
I'm an actor, I'm a performer, I'm a storyteller. And so, if the character of the song is excitement and energy, which is of course more than appropriate for an event like this, then I step into that character. And not to say that it's disingenuous or that I don't have the energy. It's there, but I look at it very much. I'm trying to serve. I'm in the service industry, right? So I'm servicing the song, the people, and I'm just there as a vessel to get people excited about something that's bigger than me and bigger than them.
I love that. That's really fascinating to me. And what can we look forward to next from Darren Criss? You always have so many things going on. What's
Man, I'm heading back to the old Broadway, back to the Great White Way, the boards. Doing I've been very blessed with my Broadway shows, for those that are listening that are Broadway nerds. But if you're not, in layman's terms, I've done a lot of popular shows that had nothing to do with me being in them. They were popular before, then will have been whether or not I was a part of them. But when people ask me about them, I can just say a show and they go, oh yeah, of course. And this is the first time I'm doing something that is completely new and original, and I have to do what 90% of artists have to do, which is explain what you're talking about. I've been so spoiled with not having to do that. But it's a brand new show called Maybe Happy Ending, directed by Tony Award-winning pal of mine, Michael Arden. It's a wild success in Southeast Asia. It's been running very successfully in South Korea, in parts of Japan and China, and this is its American Broadway debut. And so it's me and it's a four-hander, a small little show, but a big spectacle. It's a very intimate, epic show. Epic intimacy, I think, is the word. But it's a sci-fi story about robots in the future trying to discover what it is to be human. Which you might sound like a fun sci-fi concept, but if I said AI to most people nowadays, that isn't a strange term. It's very en vogue, and so there's a lot to be thought about and discovered by people, I think, cross-generationally. It's not just some sci-fi concept in the future. It's a very real thing. So, like I said, sci-fi original musical starring me and a young new star, and Helen J. Shen. So people come see the show, they'll see a big spectacle, an original musical, and a star being born. What's not to come to Broadway for?
I love it.
Yeah.
I've never been to a Broadway show, so maybe that'll be my first.
What?
I know. Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
It's not that crazy.
Really?
No, because it's possible.
It is. So I just feel like everybody in our, I'm interviewing talent all the time, and I just feel like it's so like.
Oh man!
Like, oh, I went to this, I went to that. I'm like,
yeah.
Never been yet.
It's well, choose wisely, my friend. I would recommend maybe Happy Ending. It's an appropriate title.
Yeah,
maybe it'll be Happy Ending for you.
Thank you so much, man. I really.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Darren Criss. I'm excited that I might get, maybe Happy Ending with Darren Criss, if you know what I mean. And what I mean by that is his new show coming to Broadway. In any event, PBS is a capital Fourth. I'm exhausted. I've been out here for like 12 hours in the heat and, my brain. So thank you for hanging out with me. PBS is a Capital Fourth. Airs live on Independence Day, 4th of July today, or if you're listening to this later, it first premiered on 4th of July, 8 p.m. 7 Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7%. Oh my goodness. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Check your local listings. Check your local PBS listings. But it's around 8 or maybe 7, depending on where you are. And 90-minute show, wall-to-wall, fun celebration of America and honoring our brave men and women who, defend our freedoms every single day, both here and around the world. A great show, as always. Capitol Concerts, the production company who puts this on every year, is so amazing. And I'm so honored to be here, and I love doing it and bringing you all the good interviews. So also it'll be streaming on YouTube and Facebook live and for 2 weeks following. So if you can't make the premiere watching A Capital Fourth, then you can catch it in the following 2 weeks, and you really, really, really should. It is so awesome. All right, I will see you next week. I love you. We up.
Thank you for listening to Pop Culture Weekly. Hear all the latest at popcultureweekly.com.
Cause I can make your tongue click.